Man, shout out to Magic Johnson, man. A true pioneer of the game. When him and Larry Bird first came on the scene, Indiana State versus Michigan State, that changed the landscape of basketball forever. Now, this is before Michael Jordan came in '84. We're talking about Magic. We're talking about Larry Bird. The league. Now, y'all, you can literally say then the league was completely dry. Like, for don't get me wrong, they had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, right? They had Kareem. They had um Julius Irvin, Moses Malone. You know the NBA and the ABA merged in '76. So it was still trying to grow. Like when people talk about, oh, the WNBA is not growing, it's not what it needs to be, but it's growing, right? It's been taking steps in the right direction. The NBA was completely in the mud. I mean, they didn't have no storyline. It was tape delay. It was hard to watch the games. It was a whole lot of stuff going on around that time. Here is it. You got a white guy from Indiana, Larry Bird, cold, cold blooded. You got Magic Johnson from Michigan, cold blooded. Two guys with the same passion, same competitive drive, bumping the championship, and it carried on to the NBA. Then we had Lakers and Celtics. Crazy thing about it, this is before the draft lottery came in, right? Some people don't know. Larry Bird was drafted by the Boston Celtics in 78. Now, they both played the same year, the 79-80 season. Magic was the number one pick, drafted by the Lakers, but Bird had already been drafted to the Celtics in '78. A lot of people don't know that. This is when you can draft players while they was in college. You know, they'll let you do that. Those two changed everything. Now, what I love about both of them is this. When it came to the race issue, Larry Bird saw how much racism Magic was going through. He saw the stuff they were saying. Larry Bird put an end to it right then. He didn't wait. He didn't wait till no for a magazine. He didn't wait for nothing else. He did it to keep it about basketball and to let everybody know this is strictly basketball. This is business. He invited Magic Johnson over for dinner to kill all of that. They did commercials together. They did it the right way. I absolutely believe the way they came, the way they did it, it was organic. I really wish this would have happened with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, though. The problem is they didn't do it that way. And it's so divided. The media have they are destroying the WNBA. They're not making it no better. It's not going to grow at like the NBA if they keep trying to conquer and divide Caitlin Clark versus everybody else. It's never going to get in. It's never going to get reach the level NBA reach. It's never because it's too much politics involved and too many race issues going on. Now, Clark came out at the end when everything is burnt down. I see certain people, oh, she shouldn't have said nothing, this, that, and third. No, there's a time for everything, right? When this was needed, it wasn't there. But now that everybody kind of moved on and everybody's burnt and everybody's dealing with, you know, the hurt and the trauma of this stuff, now there's people talking. You know, really should have came at that time. You know, certain things should have been handled a lot better. Period. It should have been handled a lot better. Whether we agree on the time or not. Things could have been handled a lot better with this Caitlin Clark Angel Reese situation. Kat Engelberg played a big part in that. She did.
Keisha.
I agree. Don Staley played a big part of women's growth too. South Carolina. I mean, we're gonna y'all. They're gonna make documentaries about South Carolina. What Don Staley was able to accomplish with South Carolina. I mean, she put South Carolina on the map. She's like what Deion Sanders is, right? She's just like Deion Sanders is for Colorado. You know, Don Staley, man, she's a champion, a legend. She's golden for sure. And she played a part in with Angel Reese, Camilla, and Kennedy. I'm sorry, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. She played a part in that too. You know, now LSU didn't play South Carolina and the tournament, but they SEC rivalry. So, you know, when 20 years from now, look back on it, Don Staley South Carolina team always gonna be part of the discussion. She went against both. And back to what I was saying though, as far as Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark rivalry, right? It should always be about basketball. One thing and here's the problem with what a lot of people are trying to they're what they're trying to do. They're trying to suggest that Angel Reese has plays no part in this. As you can see today, Reebok is a part. It has a partnership deal, right, with the WNBA. You don't think Angel Reese played a part in that? Look at the way Angel Reese promotes the WNBA. She promotes the WNBA. The way she uplift the icons that came before her, the ones that paved the way. She didn't do it for a magazine. She didn't do it for monetary gain. None of that stuff. She just did it off the, just being a genuine person. I feel like being in the league, right? Whether you were football, basketball, soccer, tennis, boxing, your job don't start with just being an athlete. See, people think, okay, you just be out. No, when you the face, there's responsibilities go with being the face of the league. And with the WNBA, it's not one face. It's not. You have more than one face. Everything Angel Reese does, they talk about it. Caitlin Clark says something, they talk about it. A'ja Wilson says something, they talk about it. But the most two popular players, they played a big part in the league growing the way it is, the direction it's going in. These two they open up the path for players like Juju Watkins and other players behind them to get the same kind of shine. So you can't never leave when it comes to this. When it comes to help growing the league, you can't leave neither one of them out. Both played a part. There's no denying that. No denying that. But far as the business side, the business still haven't been cleared all the way. There's this situation hasn't been handled the same way Larry Bird and Magic Johnson handled it. And there's a lot of people that just looking to get monetary gain off of it. They playing a role in it, not doing good. And hell, you might look at me and say, hey, so you probably play a part too. Well, if you think that, that's fine. But guess what? I'm just a basketball fan that's calling out the nonsense. I'm calling out the nonsense. Look here, bro. I'm on the side of the women. I'm on the WNBA side. I'm not on that side. I've been trying to get Caitlin Clark to this side. I want her to come on that side so everybody can be on one umbrella. I've been saying that many times, but she's too far over here, and everybody else is over there. And she has to look, whether you like it or not, she might not say nothing. She might say certain things, but actions speak louder than words to me. Somebody that wants to be part of something, you're gonna know it. And I'm not saying she don't want to be part of it, but sometimes people be out for themselves more than they is for others. I'm gonna leave it like that. Now, y'all ain't gonna like that, but I'm just going out what I see, and everybody tight to their own opinion, right? Hey, well, you just got mine. Let me know what your opinion is in the comment section. Hit the like button. New to the